Today we're going to talk about 5 things you should be doing to improve your poker game. Hi, this is Rajaneja from Poker Life India, and let's get down to it. Number 5, record your hands. So in your entire poker journey, the most important thing and the most important teacher is going to be you yourself and your experience. So it's a sheer waste if you're not recording your hands, guys. Personally, there are a lot of options out there. I use Poker Tracker 4. You can label your hands as you can see here. I label them as per, if I played it well, if I played it badly, if it was just variance and not a bad play. So it helps you distinguish how you played overall and drastically improve your game. I mean, one of the leaks I had in my game was playing ace-x very loosely. So, learn from your game, and this by far, historically and from your own game, will teach you the most. Number 4, choosing the right study material. So we live in a day and age of plenty, right? There are too many options out there. There's the raise your edge stuff, and then there's a whole plethora of books. So the thing is, people actually end up getting confused. So what's right for you is very important to make that choice, because once you commit to it, it's a big study. So something like Raise Your Edge and the Upswing courses are pretty complex, and I would really suggest them for someone who's at a pro level. And really, even if you do take it, you're not going to absorb as much as you should from that. You're not ready for that yet. So pick up simpler stuff. Pick up elementary books. So one of my favorites, for example, are books by Jonathan Little. He uses less jargon. It's very simplistic. You can get to it, and he gets the point across very efficiently. That's just one of the suggestions, and then move up. Choose your material carefully. See which one you find easy to absorb the most. Is it training videos? Is it books, etc.? Choose accordingly and then commit your time to it. Number 3, tres, game selection. Okay, so the different variants of poker, and in the variants there are more variants. So if you just take the most common one, the no limit hold'em, you can either play live, you can either play online, etc., right? And then there's PLO, there's other different variations. Now you've got to see for yourself which one is good for you. You might not be that good at PLO. You might be better at no limit hold'em. You might do better live than online. Test everything out, but see where your forte is. Me personally, I have better results playing live, but due to another point that comes up is access, right? Because in India, you can't play live poker everywhere. You've actually got to go down to Goa or some Diwali session or something like that. So yeah, but know your selection, test everything, see what you're good at, and then give more focus on that particular game variant. Number 2. Now, I've done an entire video on bankroll management, guys. I'll leave a link here and you can see whatever the whole thing is there. If you're not rolled in properly, you are going to lose in the long run. There's no two ways about it, guys. So make sure that you are properly bankroll managed. The minimum, I think, is 50 buy-ins, which you should look at for cash or the tournaments that whatever stake you can play, and then play accordingly. So what that essentially does in a sentence is that when you do get the swings, when you are losing, you can handle the shock better. So if you have 50 buy-ins and you lose 2-3 tournaments, you're okay with it. But if you're bankroll for just 10 buy-ins, yeah, you're going to get really demotivated when you lose. So it is actually structuring yourself to be better prepared to handle poker. So guys, bankroll management. And now for numero uno, the one thing I have, I don't know how to name it properly, but I call it maintaining a list of mistakes. So, whatever we've learned thus far, whether it's learning from different materials, it's bankroll management, it's your own hands that you're noting down, it should be easily condensed to points that you should learn in the future. Because if you're not learning from your mistakes, what's the point of everything, right? So I call this maintaining a list of mistakes. Whatever I learn from a particular hand, situation, or book, I write it down in bullet points. Simple as that. Make a list like that. So whenever you go into a new tournament that you're going to play, or, before you start playing, just run over that list. It has to be bullet points. How to play flush draws, how to play overbets when there's a flush draw, how to play your ace-x, how to play in a certain position, in a tournament at a certain stage, how to play with short stack. Make these headings, make those points. And I found out that by far is the tool that I use the most, which actually helped me improve my game, and it can help you as well. Let me know what you guys thought about the video, and if there are any other tips you think which should be included to improve your poker game. See you guys in the next video. Peace. हो गया ना? Sport boy, cold drink लाना. कोई sport boy नहीं है guys. It's just me. Just kidding. See ya. And on we'll go.